Good morning, Welcher and Welcher, please. Hi, Stephen. I'm afraid he's still not in yet. No. Oh, actually, just hang on. Mr. Welcher?
Tia?
I've got Nichols and Smalls on the line.
Well, you better get him in. I hear it's going to rain. Yeah, I'll take it to my office.
I'm putting you through.
And Judge Micallef has had a heart attack, so Wignall and Carrick will be adjourned next week.
Woohoo! Well, I've never liked him.
Sorry I'm late. Sonia's at the obstetrician, so I've had to bring the kids in today.
Oh, that's all right, Paul. Welcher is a big supporter of EEO and workplace diversity.
But they're not to have any of the biscuits.
Now, you two play nicely. Teddy's got to talk to the big people.
Next, we should welcome our new articled clerk, Mahmood Oberoi, admitted to the bar in Pakistan and, in fact, a lecturer in jurisprudence at Punjab University, but unable to practice here until he completes a bridging course and a one-year clerkship. So, welcome, Mahmood.
Excuse me, I prefer to be addressed as Dr. Oberoi.
Very well, then. Note that down, Jan. And finally, Quentin has an announcement.
Yes, thank you very much, Kate. Hunters, the prestigious international law firm with offices in London and Macau, are proposing to form a partnership with Welcher and Welcher. No, please, there is nothing to worry about. This is a great opportunity for all of us. And, excuse me, go away. And really, it's the most sensible thing to do in the present circumstances. Oh, bloody hell, Cohen, can't you control your children?
Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Welcher, but Winslow's in reception.
Winslow?
Our son.
Yeah. Welchers have been going to Broad Shadows for 5 generations and never has one been expelled.
Is it true, Winslow? Did you steal the money?
No, Mum.
And for what? $5? At least you could have made it worthwhile.
Quentin, he says he didn't steal it.
But this is all your fault, Kate. Oh, military school is no place for a boy of 6.
Oh, you're getting me confused with Lady Bracknell.
2 years you made us wait, and look what's happened.
He says he didn't do it.
I was 5 when I became a Broady boy, and apart from being savaged by the school pelican, which was entirely my fault, the poor animal had never been ridden before, I turned out pretty damned all right. Good education, excellent set of values. What do you mean you didn't do it?
I didn't do it.
Perfect. All right, we'll show those bastards. Tia, give me an outside line.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, Mr. Welcher, of course you're quite welcome to come up and speak to the Board of Governors, but the money was found in your boy's satchel.
Circumstantial evidence, Brother Ambrose, hardly conclusive. Remember the case of poor old Dr. Crippen?
Yes, but he did commit the murder, didn't he?
Yeah, look, my point is that one of the other boys could have quite easily taken that money and planted it on my son to disgrace him.
Why would they want to do that, Mr. Welcher?
Jealousy? He's a gifted child, as you know. God, I remember what it was like when I went through it.
Mr. Welcher, Winslow has an average IQ, and if anything, his marks are somewhat below the norm. Now, if you'd bother to come to any of the parent-teacher interviews...
Look, it's pointless debating this with you over the phone. We'll put it in board to the person tomorrow. All right? We want due process, Brother Ambrose. Nothing more, nothing less.
Of course, Mr. Welcher.
Good day, sir.
Goodbye.
I said good day, sir.
Is it worth all this? Why don't we put him in a day school, closer to home?
Because that's exactly what they want, and I'm not having my son used as a pawn in their diabolical chess game.
You never liked it when you went there. Why you insisted on Winslow going, I've never understood. And why I agreed, I don't know.
So you could continue working, wasn't it?
You're up there in the mountains, cut off from everyone else. Who flourishes in that sort of environment?
The Dalai Lama?
The Dalai Lama did not go to Broad Shadows Military Academy.
No, I meant that he's gone on and done things despite being cut off from society.
Well, so is the Unabomber.
Well, say what you like about the Unabomber, he was a very well-educated man.
Look, I'm happy to travel up there the 400 kilometres with you because we believe Winslow and there's a principle at stake.
Yes, absolutely.
But I'm not going up there just so you can ponce around showing everyone what a clever draws lawyer you are.
Well, 2 birds with 1 stone.
No, it's still not accessing our accounts department.
I'll just open Chooser. Try pressing caps lock again. G'day, young fella.
Hi, Winslow, have you met Griffin? He's trying to fix our computers.
Have you played on one of these before? Well, why don't you have a go, eh? Take a seat, my little friend, see if you can write your name. See if I'll just open the server, okay?
Okay.
entered the United States Air Force early warning
He's
defense
just
network.
hacked into NORAD.
Person not authorized
I
access
think I'll
to
just turn that off at the back end.
I'll be fine. If I can manage these munchkins, I can certainly look after this place for a couple of days.
Well, that's very kind of you, Paul. And are you sure the dog won't be any trouble? Because we can always ask one of the others.
As Sonia says, all God's creatures are welcome in our home. Except ants. Does Cappy like children?
Loves them.
Oh, yeah, she'll eat off their hands.
Great.
OK, see you.
All right.
So I take the franking machine to the post office.
Correct. And then come back here.
Ah, good. You see, I am very keen to be sinking my teeth into any constitutional matters you may have. It was a major of my doctorate.
Well,
and
we'll talk about that after you've moved the boxes from downstairs and picked up Mr. Welcher's dry cleaning. Okay?
Very well.
Okay. Some people.
Here we go.
In the kitchen, boys, then I'll get you some to eat.
Hi, honey.
Girls, come and take the dog outside in case he wants to go to the toilet.
He's already been. In the car. How was your visit to the doctors?
Professor Wexler says I'm mad to want to have quads without anaesthetic.
Your choice, your body.
That's what I said. He refuses to let me have an underwater delivery, though. Says he'll get the bends if he stays down there that long.
Does that mean we bought the above-ground pool for nothing?
Well, the pastor says we can use it for baptisms. He's brought the ramp around already.
Has he?
Paul, I don't mean to be uncharitable, but I think the Welchers are taking advantage of you. It's not a sin to say no sometimes.
They have a family crisis. Plus, they let me out half an hour early today.
I just wasn't expecting such a large dog. Cappy sounds like a cute little Scottish terrier.
Cappy's cute.
I didn't realise they had that big an overdraft.
I still don't think they need to sell the place. Thanks, Al.
Relax, my friends. When I'm finished with this computer system, the equity in this place is going to go through the roof. Believe me, you.
We're all just going to have to pull our weight a bit more, that's all. Yes, Dr. Oberoi.
Madam, I have spent the entire day fetching and carrying for you without comment. But leaving aside my preeminent tertiary qualifications, I am a Jastria caste Jacquida, and I feel I must draw the line at having to clean a toilet bowl. That is a job for a woman. Now, I'll be in the library looking up Marble.
Yeah, but Mr. Welcher said...
I am sure Mr. Welcher is a reasonable man.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Just ignore him.
Mr. and Mrs. Welcher.
We are they?
We weren't expecting you until tomorrow morning. Well, please, come in. I wish you would let us know before. I won't be able to provide you with any dinner. The refectory's closed, I'm afraid.
No point trying to kiss up to us, brother. We're just here to check out the crime scene and take a few statements.
Statements?
You must excuse my husband. He's himself today.
Yeah.
I know this must be upsetting for the both of you.
My first attendant here, Brother Ambrose, you addressed the school and you said something I've never forgotten.
Oh?
You said, each one of you boys is special and unique and are as much a part of Broad Shadows as the very stones upon which it is built.
So you attended here, did you?
Yes.
Well, I can't be expected to remember everybody.
Well, I was runner-up for the Latin prize, I was vice-captain of the debating squad, and I was shortlisted for its academic. Twice.
Brother Ambrose would have taught hundreds of boys over the years, dear.
Thousands.
Yes, well, that's typical. Typical of just how little attention is paid to young students like Winslow who are entrusted to your care.
And how is the lad?
Oh, he's asleep in the car. Assuming that creature of yours hasn't scissored open the roof and eaten him.
Quentin was attacked by the Broad Shadows pelican when he was a child.
That was you, was it?
Oh, you remember that, don't you?
Well, how could I forget your father sued the school?
Well, the money was neither here nor there.
Well, it certainly wasn't here afterwards. I never did get to build that library.
Well, I would have settled for an apology.
Yes, but your father wouldn't. If you'd like to follow me, I'll show you the crime scene.
If Larry the cleaner hadn't been there to pull me from its beak, the abrasions would have been a lot more severe than they were.
Of course, Mr. Welcher, of course.
Has anyone touched these lockers since the alleged theft?
Yes, about 150 people.
I want their names.
Ambrose, this is obviously going to take some time. Would it be too much of an imposition if we stayed here for the night?
Not at all. Though it may not be as comfortable as what you're accustomed to, I'm sure we can find some place.
Paul, I am a Christian woman, but unless you do something about that dog, I don't know what.
Get up and drive him around for a bit. That always used to work with the children.
That doesn't work. Try driving over it.
Kate, you awake?
God, Quentin, not here.
No. I just can't sleep. You know, this place is, it's just...
What's that?
It's Winslow. I know it's not the most recent picture of him, but...
It's the ultrasound printout.
Well, they've been terribly good at these things.
No. I guess it's nice that you kept it.
Well, it was attached to the invoice, so it's in my wallet.
Not really the happiest days of your life, are they? School days.
Depends how miserable the rest of your life is, I suppose.
He's got your spine.
Paul?
I'm sorry to bother you so late, Tia.
This is inappropriate behaviour, you know, you coming here. I could report you to Mr. and Mrs. Welcher.
What?
I've seen the way you look at me.
If this is about the tattoo in the small of your back, I was only looking because I'm interested in Celtic design.
What do you want?
I was just wondering if you could look after Cappy for the night. She's just so noisy and I've got a case tomorrow.
She can't stay here. I've got a cat.
Cappy adores cats. She'll eat off its paw.
It's a purebred me and Ma show cat.
Please, Tia, you're my last chance. I've already rung Griffin. He lives in his van. And according to him, Jan is allergic to dogs. Although he did say he was tired. He may have been thinking of an episode of the Brady Bunch.
No.
Well, can I just come in and ring Jan?
Oh, all right. But the dog stays outside.
Sure. Good girl.
Mr. Percival?
Smoking, Quentin? I'll have to report you to the bursar.
Larry?
Poor little fella got caught in the cricket nets. Can't stand to see an animal suffer.
Hard to believe you're still here, Larry. You're looking well.
Doctor says I've got the body of a 19-year-old. Mind you, the police could never prove anything. This yours?
Yes, it is.
Very nice. Heard about your boy. Great pity, that.
It's an outrage, Larry.
Maybe I could do a bit of sniffing around for you. See what I can dig up.
What, truffle or something?
You're good people, you Welchers. I grew up with your dad when my old man was custodian here and I was just the school chimney sweep in those days. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't think it to look at me now, would you?
Well,
Great friends we were. I remember one time he... Do anything for you, Welchers, if you get my meaning.
Ah.
How was your arm, by the way?
Oh, good. No good, no scabs off, and it's as good as new.
Longer, though.
Yeah.
Your old man, he looked after me, he did, when I gave evidence at your insurance thingy.
Yes.
He was very appreciative. Good man. A very generous man.
Yes.
I could have been your dad if things had been different.
I can't see how.
Well, perhaps you're right. Yeah. Leave it to me, Quentin. I'll see what I can do to look after the little tacker.
Well, I'd appreciate that, Larry.
Oh, we understand each other, don't we, amigo? You and me. A nod, a wink, and a quid pro quo.
Goodbye.
You're right. Yes, we shouldn't be seen talking, should we? Well, those septic pits won't sluice themselves out. Although if I leave them long enough... I've got a chemical that'll get rid of that smell.
Yes, sir.
I'd like some sleeping medication, please.
Is it for you, sir?
Yes, I have insomnia.
Well, we usually recommend one or other of these. How long have you had the insomnia?
I'll take both, thanks. And could I have some water? In a bowl.
Not again.
Alice propis vola. When Sir Alistair Broadshadows coined what would become the school motto, I wonder if he paused to consider the men who had become the flying instructors of these winged children. For like Theseus, to fly too close to the sun is extraordinarily dangerous.
Get on with it, Mr. Welcher. And incidentally, it was Icarus, not Theseus. Your Greek is as bad as your Latin. Did your brat steal the money or not?
Oh, with respect, Colonel, this is not a case about money. This is a case about reputation. For he who felches me, my good name, felches that which enriches him not.
Now you're murdering Shakespeare. Call your first witness.
So, call Ursa Minor. And I put it to you that you harboured nothing in your black heart but the basest of desires, and that it was you who committed the larceny for which young Winslow now sits unjustly accused.
Mr. Welcher, this is the 130th child you have accused of taking the money. How did you become a QC?
I only have one more witness to call, Your Honour. Call Larry the Cleaner. Can't remember his surname. Do you swear
Yes.
to tell the truth?
Yes.
The whole truth?
Yes.
And nothing but the truth?
I do.
So, no. Just wait. So help you God?
Yes, indeed.
No, so say I swear.
I do.
Larry, you clean the lockers here at...
All right, I admit it. I did it. I stole the money. I saw it there and I took it. And why not? For 12 years I've cleaned the toilets in this place. And for what? Good salary, overtime,
Free food and accommodation? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, but I wanted more. $5 more! So I waited, and I watched, and I planned, and when I saw my chance, I pounced like a cougar and I hid the lolly in young Welcher's satchel. Boy had nothing to do with it.
Yes, sir. No further questions, Your Honour.
In the light of circumstances, Colonel, I see no reason why Master Welcher's expulsion should not be rescinded, and he be reinstated as a student at Broad Shadows in good standing.
It is so ordered. Before you go, Larry, there's the matter of your continued employment here.
Colonel, Larry has only 6 months to go for his retirement.
Yes, Your Honour, the quality of mercy is not strained.
No, but I am. Lawrence Gregory, you are hereby discharged. Sergeant at Arms! Escort the prisoner off the premises.
Yes, sir!
Use force if necessary.
Yes, sir! About time! Quick march!
Bye, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
Pleasure. Give us a hug.
Dad, do I have to stay?
It is a pretty terrible place, isn't it? It's cold and uncaring and run by complete bastards. But that's what the real world's like. The school is about preparing you for the real world. See you in 8 years.
Dad,
Yes, sir.
I stole the money.
Right. I'd just keep that to yourself if I were you. For Larry's sake. Well, chalk another one up to Welcher and Welcher, I think.
You can leave me out of it.
Yeah, well, then. Welcher and Son. Yes, like the sound of that.
I wonder how the others are coping without us.
Computer hacking is a very serious offense, sir.
Thanks for your help in this matter, miss. But I'm telling you, I know nothing of this Nore. I can't even operate the computer.
Save it, Judge Oberoi.
Excuse me, that's Dr. Oberoi.
Take your pills.
You take the damn pill yourself, you old cow.
For goodness sake, Quentin, the nurse said take your pills.
I don't care what the nurse said. The nurse can go to perfidy. For all I care. Nurse, what care I of these Western medical cures? I've been to Singapore. See the man, he was healing me homie like this. Oh!
Right, if you don't take those pills, I'll shove them so far.
Mrs. Welcher. Winslow's here to see you.
Mother? Father?
Hello, darling.
Nice room. Not too expensive, is it?
It's a little more expensive than the corridor.
Because my trust fund's not made of money, you know.
How's the practice going?
I sold it.
Oh, don't tell your father. It'll kill him.
Actually, it's about that I came to see you. The non-resuscitation order's come through.
Hey! Ah!
The rapture!
Yeah. 3 appeals it took me to get that. Very difficult argument.
Oh, your father would have been very proud.
Well, it's cruel to have him linger, isn't it? A burden to others. Well, me at any rate. Still, you mustn't blame yourself. He's the one who signed the power of attorney. How are you feeling, by the way, Mum?
Oh, not bad.